Hello Bide Nation, welcome to this video. If you're new, my name is Moyo and you're welcome to our Christmas in Nigeria series. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Efo Riro. Yes, Efo Riro is basically Nigerian vegetable soup. Now, for some people, when I say soup, they expect something that is a drinkable soup, but that's not really how our traditional soups in Nigeria are. So you're going to see that it's actually like a thick sauce. It's the consistency of a thick sauce, but it is a soup. Efo is made with a variety of vegetables, made with red bell peppers. Today, I'm using green amaranth leaves. You can also add soko. People add ugu to Efo, so use the vegetable that you like. Some people add spinach, but I don't really like the spinach. Can also work anyways, especially if you're abroad. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Also, one top tip is that Efo is actually not supposed to be like the leaf and then this red soupy mass. You're supposed to add enough leaf so that all the sauce is actually absorbed with the leaf, and it's supposed to be a green soup. But if you're going to keep your Efo in the fridge or in the freezer for a while, I advise that you make it a little bit more soupy so that you don't have to add water when you're warming it up and it doesn't get really dry when you're warming it up. So if you're going to cook it now and serve it now, then just make sure you add enough leaf so that it is a green soup, not a green and red soup you get. But then if you're going to keep it in the fridge for a while, then maybe you want it to be a bit more loose so that it doesn't get dry in the fridge or in the freezer. Today I'm serving it with some yellow gari. I did not have actual yellow gari, so I just made my Eba with some palm oil. That's how we call my yellow Eba. Yellow Eba, not yellow gari. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it's just what you need for this Christmas season. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
I hope you guys are ready for this bomb Efo Riro. It has a few tips and tricks that are not that traditional but will take your effort to the next level. So for ingredients, we're using 1 red bell pepper or tatashe, some red chillies according to your liking, salt, pepper, stock cube, chili flakes which are optional, green amaranth leaves, half an onion, some ginger and 2 cloves of garlic, some meat, Ponmo, shaki, and some stockfish. You can add liver, you can add kidney. So we're going to start off by roasting our bell peppers and chilies in the oven at about 180 to 200 degrees dry heat. We're doing this to give them a really nice flavor. So first of all, after like 10 minutes, take out your chili so they don't burn, and then leave your bell pepper in there for like 10 to 15 more minutes until it's nicely charred. Then you're going to cover it up and let it cool down. When it has cooled down, then you can just cut it into pieces, remove the middle part, the green and white parts, and then cut into small pieces that your blender can blend nicely. As you guys can see, the pepper is nicely cooked and nice and soft, and then we're going to blend our onions, garlic, ginger, and our peppers with some water. So you're going to blend this until a nice and smooth consistency. This should be easy because your peppers are already cooked, as you can see. Next, we're going to bleach our palm oil. So we're pouring this into a heated pot. We're going to cover it until it turns transparent, and this is going to take like 10 to 15 minutes. Note that there would be smoke. Then you can fry your onions. After they're nicely fried, add in your blended mixture, and you're going to cook this down. Next, you can actually add your seasonings, all your seasonings at this point, taste it, and you're going to continue cooking it down until it has a thick consistency. You can see that we're not making that much effort today, and this just took about 15 to 20 minutes, but obviously if you're making more, it would take a bit longer for you to get to the consistency that you would like. So as you can see, our sauce has cooked down, it's nice and thick now, and we can add in our Ponmo, our stockfish, and our meat. If I've already cooked my meat, cooked my Ponmo, and soaked my stockfish in hot water, so I can add everything at the same time. But if you have not done this, you can add it earlier when you add your blended mixture. After cooking for about 15 minutes so that all the flavors are nicely infused, you can add in your green leaves. Here I'm using about 2.5 bunches of green amaranth leaves. I already cut it in advance and I kept it in the freezer. That's why it looks like this, but yeah. Then we're going to cook everything together for a while. Usually you do not cook leaves for this long, but we're cooking it for a while. As it's cooking, I'm making my yellow gari, so I just boil my water, put in some palm oil, and then I'm making my Eba. As you can see, I don't have a good omorogo, I don't have a good stick to make this, so I just have to try my best to make smooth Eba, but it still worked out. Make sure your water is boiling and make sure you add your gari slowly and you're mixing as you add it. I like to make my Eba on the fire, I just like it. So after about 15 to 20 minutes of cooking our green leaves with our blended mixture, our efo will be ready. As you can see, my efo is a bit soupy, but that's because I know I'm going to keep it in the fridge for a while. I'm not going to be able to eat everything on this day. But if you're going to eat all your efo, if you're going to serve all your efo in one day, then add more green leaves. Make sure that it is not as soupy as this one. But there we have it, guys. It is a beautiful, filling and really nutritious soup. I know that we cook it a lot and that might destroy a lot of the vitamins, but it's still really nutritious, really delicious, and I hope you try it out in your own kitchen. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a lovely Christmas. Bye.